Man, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Holloway 2 times back at it again with another video for y'all today. So you know, how y'all been? How y'all been doing? You can leave it down in the comments below. Let me know. Don't feel like anything you're saying is invalid because I'm always hearing people out and stuff like that. So, or even if you got a comment, just let me know, or just mentally ask yourself, you know, like just reflect on how you've been doing and stuff like that, you know. But like I hope y'all doing well. Hope all is well for y'all. And this, that, and the third. So without further ado, we gonna go ahead and jump into today's topic, which is 10 tips to help y'all win in 2025. So boom. I ain't even gonna do too much. I'm gonna keep it plain and simple. I even wrote it down and everything. This is what I'm doing in 2025. And I know that 2025 is a couple months away, but like, come on, y'all know time flies, and the new year is approaching very, very fast. So let's start to think about it. But number one, I just put get out of your comfort zone, and what I mean by that is just doing different things that you usually don't do, bro. When you do this, it'll ultimately just help you get to know yourself more, because you might discover something new that you never even knew that you liked. You get to discover something new you never even knew. But anyways, it doesn't matter. like yeah, for real though, you might discover something new about yourself. For example, let's say there was that one item on the menu you always skipped over when you pulled up to your favorite fast food joint, but one day you decided to try it and you really love that shit. Excuse my French, but like now you're like, wow, so you mean to tell me I've been skipping out on this jump for all these years and it's actually bust? Like, that's crazy. So that's why you should get out your comfort zone and try new things. Number two, set and plan your goals. So I wrote down in my notes, my personal notes, this is why you should get you a little book, a little notebook, so you could write your ideas in it and stuff. I highly recommend getting this. But yes, number two, let's get on the topic now. Set and plan your goals. You don't have to create any goals because you already have one. And what I mean by already having one is you already have something you want to do. For example, you might be like one of those people like, oh yeah, I want to die rich. I want to die rich. That's a goal. Now start taking small steps, start doing research, start thinking about how you're going to get there. And it's okay even if you don't have a goal, you already have a goal. And what I'm about to say is not gonna make sense, but you got to think about it. Like, even if you don't have a goal, you still have a goal, because not having a goal is a goal.
Up here, need some napkins, you feel me?
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry, man.
In a way, if you think about it, but like, you're not doing nothing, and that's the steps you're taking towards that goal of having no goal. But when you have a goal and there's certain steps that go into that goal, then you take the right precautions to get to that goal. So yeah, you know, just brainstorm, do your research like I already said, think realistically to prevent disappointing yourself, okay? Don't be like, okay, well, I'm gonna die rich in 2 years. No, you gotta think, oh, well, how am I gonna get rich in 2 years? It's not gonna take you 2 years to get rich, of course, because that's an unrealistic goal. Goals take time, goals take effort and work. You have to work for it. So make it realistic, make it to something you could achieve, make it something achievable. Alright? And a good way to even set a goal is just think like this. For next year, for 2025, for example, just be like, in 2025 I will, and then the first thing that comes to your mind, the first thought that comes to your mind, that's your goal, and you should stick to it. Alright, you should stick firmly to it, and slowly just watch it become your reality over time. Alright, number three, I jotted down, create a schedule and routine. So I'm actually not gonna bring the camera over here, but if you look over here, that's my whiteboard, and on my whiteboard I jot down daily activities I should be doing. Like, I have chores, I have like doing 10 push-ups, etc. But that's a daily goal. Then I have like more long-term, midterm goals, like I don't know, like I'm on my 2-year associate's degree in which I do on my 2-year associates, and physical education, but I'm not gonna get too much into that. I also have building my credit score. I also have moving into my own house up there. That's like a long-term goal, so I have that too. And then I also have I'm so sorry, I'm still talking about goals. I should be talking about routines and schedules. Yes, I'm not. Okay, so right here, that's my routine board, but I also have goals on it, but we're not talking about goals, we're talking about routines. So I have routines on that board, and then on the weekly planner, if you can see this one, that's my daily routine stuff I should be doing. And on that I wrote like school and work and just going to the gym, etc. Okay, I'm so sorry, I'm still stuck on goals, y'all, but we're supposed to be talking about creating a schedule. But I'm gonna read off a little bit what I wrote down in my notes. So having a schedule is very useful when it comes to keeping track of things happening in your life. Most likely you're going to forget something, like me. That's why I'm always writing down these notes. I use like paper, any paper material. It doesn't have to be this as a for example, it could be anything, a sticky note, a page. You could write down notes on this too, on a bookmarker. It doesn't matter, anything that's paper, anything you could jot a note down on, that's very useful. But yeah, to keep in track of things happening in your life, most likely you're going to forget something. Writing stuff or creating a reminder on your phone will help you save. Oh my god, I can't even read my own handwriting. Wait, what did I say? A routine is really useful when it comes to daily tasks. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. As you can see, I wrote everything all together, and I had a lot of misspelling. Say task. If you keep repeating what you do, eventually it'll become more easier to do. For example, making your bed in the morning. Jesus, because I cannot read my own handwriting. It's because, listen, I can't read my own handwriting, but I was writing everything all so closely together. I'm reading different parts instead. But basically, just to mop this up, because I'm all over the place with this. This is topic 3. This is tip 3. Create a schedule and routine that would just help you stay on top of tasks that you need to do. Okay, now moving on to number 4. I'm trying not to confuse you guys, and we're trying to stay on track. Number 4, try to stay committed and consistent as much as possible. Now the reason why I put as much as possible, because if I'm being real with y'all, sometimes we all get lazy and we all just get unmotivated. So you're not going to be consistent every single day, every single second, every single moment of your life. Sometimes you're going to get derailed from what you're supposed to be doing. So staying consistent and committed to something is not easy. We all get lazy, distracted, which I just said. And that's okay. Being mindful of this is important to help yourself get back on track. After doing something for so long, it'll eventually become a habit that you'll love to follow. You'll no longer feel the urge or not wanting to do something you want. Okay? For example, this is part of, this kind of goes along with like routine, but for example, I started making my bed almost every single morning I wake up. I literally don't leave my room. I don't even leave the house without my bed being made. And I know it's so funny because I remember in high school, I remember adults used to tell me like, yo, making your bed, it'll just make your day so much more better. Like making your bed is gonna help you achieve more in life and stuff. I remember even when I went to the courtroom, some like judge was telling us that too. And I'm literally sitting here like, what? Making your bed is that serious? It's that serious, bro. It's that serious. I've literally been making my bed for a month now, and now I genuinely just want to make my bed. They say after 30 days, doing something for so long becomes a habit. So it doesn't have to be necessarily making your bed, but it could be something you're staying committed to, and then you'll be like, well, damn, you know what? I really like what I'm doing here. I want to keep doing it. Like you could do that for the gym. You could do that for brushing your teeth at night. You could do that for doing push-ups at night. You could do that for running every day or whatever, etc., etc. You could apply that to whatever you really apply that to, and it works. After so long, you'll really begin to like it, you know? So tip number 5, reflect on areas of your life that needs work and how to improve on them. Now, to be honest, guys, we all, guys, ladies, gents, gentlemen, gentlewomen, all right, whatever y'all want to be identified as, we all have flaws. Every one of us has flaws. So I wrote in my notes, everyone has their own flaws in life that they need to work on. Identifying and creating a plan to work on that flaw will help you get rid of of it indefinitely. Help you get rid of it indefinitely. I'm tripping over my own words. That's because I didn't spell indefinitely right. I didn't spell it correctly. But listen, it was like 2 a.m. in the morning, bro. I was tired as hell, but I wanted to complete this, so I was just jotting down what I can, like half sleep. But yeah, indefinitely after some time. Okay. Now tip number 6. Think more cleanly. Having a positive attitude towards yourself can overall improve your mood. Using positive reinforcement and self-talks and actions will make you feel more better on the inside. Know your worth, be grateful for what you have, and take pride in everything you do. Just thinking more cleanly will help you in the long run, because when it comes to this, you guys ever heard of fixed mindsets? And there's a fixed mindset and then there's a growth mindset, and I actually did write that down in a note, so I'm not even going to explain it because this is going to explain what I'm about to talk about right now. So actually no, sorry, that's number 8. We're not going to talk about the mindsets yet, but we're gonna go back to number 7. Okay, but I kind of split them off on the pages. I know I'm so bad at this, I'm sorry. But number 7, think more cleanly. You think better, you get better. Okay, you think negative, you get negative. That's what my father used to tell me. You think positive, you get positive. You think negative, you get negative. Basically what I'm saying is just carry yourself up, and yes, do be grateful for the things you have, because most of the time you're ungrateful. You're always like, oh my god, I could be having something so much more better, when really you really got it good. You just don't even understand how good you got it, and just thinking like that is positive thinking. So thinking more positively and more cleanly is good for your overall health, and which is why you should do it. But not only that, you'll just enjoy your life more. Now moving on to number 8. Now this is when we get into fixed mindsets and growth mindsets. So for number 8, I wrote, do not give up before you start. And on my notes, I wrote, having a fixed mindset is usually the cause of this. By staying and thinking you cannot do something makes you less likely to try it, and you haven't tried, then you already gave up. And it makes you feel less likely to try, and it
You stupid.
we just gonna skip that. I literally can't look. I'm gonna show you my handwriting now. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I'm struggling to read my own fucking handwriting. You can because it causes nothing to try, so you might fail, but of course that is common and part of the process. Damn. See, I got a growth mindset. I ain't give up on that.
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up.
Number 9, and I know, like, you can't even read your own handwriting, but you're giving out tips and shit. Bro. It's okay. We all make mistakes. Just hear me out, because I'm telling y'all what I'm giving you is good advice, okay? I may have fucked up my handwriting, but it doesn't matter, because what I'm saying is still real. Alright, now number 9. Accept the past, embrace the present. Accepting our past is easier said than done. Luckily, we don't have to live in yesterday, which of course whatever happened yesterday is no longer with you. I mean, yeah, like what happened yesterday can carry on into the present and future, but most likely, like if you, for example, if you had a bad day yesterday, that's not gonna carry on to you today in the present when you wake up. Like you're not gonna wake up in a bad mood you were yesterday. Like that's what I mean by the past is past and the present is present and the future is future, blah 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 blah. But yeah, so all that doesn't really matter. Life is a train that stops for nothing, which is true. Life doesn't stop for anything. If you had a bad day, like the world is not gonna stop because you had a bad day, bro. You just gotta get up, you gotta keep on pushing through, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to use figurative language and shit, you know, trying to be like that. Anyways. Don't let the past dictate what you do today and tomorrow. Grow from your mistakes and use what you learn to help you in the present. and use the present to help you with your future. Embrace the present for what it is. And I did say 10 tips, but it turns out I only had 9. So scratch that, not 10 tips, 9 tips. If there's a part you guys are confused on or don't understand well, please leave it down below in the comments. If you have any questions, please leave it down below in the comments. I am so sorry I was fumbling over my own reading, but hopefully you guys got the 9 tips, not the 10 tips, the 9 tips on how to win in 2025. And hopefully you use this video and it's helpful or useful for you to use. And I hope that this really sticks with you. If you managed to get all the way through the end and you didn't click off when I started stuttering over my words, which I'm very hyper focused on, make sure you leave a like down below if you liked it, only if you liked it, because that's why you leave likes. And subscribe if you want to see more, because excuse me, I just post my life on here, and I like to post helpful advice that I think other people could use. So without further ado, this is the end of the video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a nice one. You guys, ladies, gents, gentlemen, gentlewomen, have a nice one. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.